gentlemen, I'm going to teach you how to seal coat your driveway. A lot of people spend a lot of money getting their driveway seal coated. And to save you the money, I'm going to teach you a quick and fast and effective way to seal coat your driveway. First, what you want is your tar. Second, what you'll need is a seal brush. I have a 3-foot here. Some people prefer a 4-foot. I use a 4-foot on bigger driveways. This 3-foot here is what I use, and I'm going to have this finished in no time. Another thing you're going to need is a pair of shoes to walk in the tar. I have my bucket of tar right here, where I will face the opposite way of the garage. I pour it like so, let it run it down, just give me a little bit of workflow. Grab my brush, pull the tar up along the edge, get around those divots, pull it back down the edge, bring it back up. And you're going to see where I'm going with this in a second. I'm just going to get these edges, which are usually the hardest part on a driveway to get. But once I get these edges down, you'll see what? You'll see my system to make it much easier for homeowners across, whether it be here in the Chicagoland or afar. But I know anyone who lives in a warm climate, or colder climate needs this done. If you want to protect your driveway and make it last longer, then you'll seal coat it. So now, I'm just running it across. I bring it back down the edge, back up the edge, and when I get across these brick areas, or driveway, or sidewalk areas, I just bring the edge of my brush along there, and I work my way across, doing the same thing on both sides. But once I have my line down, I can just run with the tar, back and forth. Very simply done. Like so. Make sure you cover all those areas. And if you miss a spot, just come back to it. Make sure you keep your lines straight. You always want to keep it straight, because when the tar dries, you'll find it'll leave lines. So now here I'm coming across a sidewalk. I bring the tar back up. I got the edge with the tip of my brush. And I'm doing the same thing. All the way down. Bring it as far as you want. Because we're in shade right now, so it won't dry as fast as it would if we were in the sun. Bring it back up the edge, like so. And we're running with the tar. We're just running. You'd be surprised how fast you can finish up a driveway with the right system. Again, make sure your lines are completely from end to end. If you stop here, you'll leave a line. That line will dry that way, so you want to make sure you go over it. Like so. People have a different preference of how they want to hold their brush or whatnot. I always say if you play hockey, it's easier to get the system down. On slick driveways, it takes easier. This is what I consider a slick driveway. and you'll see how far a bucket will take you on slick driveways. If there's soakers, the same system applies. You just have to use more time. The Cubs have a shitty season this year. Nothing new there. So now I run out of space over here. What I'm doing is I'm bringing this car down. And now I'm in the sun, so you'll notice it's going to dry a lot quicker than it does in the shade, for obvious reasons. And when the car starts to dry, you want to make sure you move pretty quick. I might just about have enough to complete this driveway. Bring it back up the edge. Can't stress it enough. You want a nice looking driveway? Don't forget to keep the line straight. Always start from the edge and work your way back. Pull down, start from the edge. And then you see around those corners, just make a swift turn, bring it along the edge. It's harder to do stuff like that on brake line, but the same rule applies. You're doing brake, just make sure you take your time and be confident. I can't stress enough. Confidence is everything in life and on the job. Here I'm going to wrap up this job and pour a little more tar. This now should hopefully complete the job with what I just poured. So ladies and gentlemen, what you don't want to do is go all over the place. The point is, keep the system going, keep it moving, steady flow. You don't want to over pour yourself, because what happens is, in the event that you do over pour yourself, you'll want to walk it back up the driveway. Now you see I'm not stepping on the grass because you don't want big footprints or blotches on your lawn. However, if you do, then it'll come out in the first week after a mow or something. You see I'm out of breath because I need to quit smoking. As you see here, we are at the end of the driveway. Now, the most crucial part of wrapping up a driveway is coming up. What you always want to remember to do when you get these edges and you're finished your job, because you can see right here, it's drying real fast. So you bring it back Cover up your prints. Take it right to the edge. Do it one more time over here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slip your hooves off. Carry your shoes with them upside down. Walk along the edge. Finish up that excess spot there. And voila. Ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself a driveway. And I don't know how long that took, but it'll save you a lot of money and a lot of time if you just work in a system like I showed you. Thank you.